Hey guys, how's it going today? So, ordered the pedal commander Monday for the 2020 Ecodiesel. Now, I will say that this truck definitely has a lot more get up and go than the last generation, and it doesn't really have the dead pedal issue or the dead pedal effect to me, but it does feel like, and I guess the gas trucks are kind of like that too, it feels like they're a little bit slow to respond when you press on the gas pedal. And guys, these things aren't, and I know you'll just say, well, all this does is increase the speed or the amount, so if you're pushing 25% on the accelerator, it's going to increase it to 40%, instantly. It does that to a certain extent, but it also amplifies the signal because the signal has to go to the ECM and then out to the engine. So it makes it a faster response on the input you're giving on the pedal. So that's what we're looking for. Just going to give this thing a good review, see how it does. Wanted to do an unboxing on it. Have not opened this yet. Got it. Alright, so this is the Bluetooth module unit. So basically that means you can control it with your phone and change the settings. You don't have to. It actually has some default settings on the front. If you look right there on the front of it, you see Eco, City, Sport, Sport Plus, and then it's got like a +1, +2, +3. Anyway, very simple install. We're gonna get into the dash here with it in just a second. And I've been driving this, I guess I got about 1,000 miles on this truck. It does have the 35s and the 4-inch lift. And so I'm kind of interested to see how it responds after this is installed. So I've got about a 200-mile trip tomorrow, so we'll kind of see how that does on the drive. But anyway, that's the module. It's just a male and a female plug right here. They go where it plugs into the throttle or gas pedal sensor. All right, let's get into the dash and let's get this thing hooked up and let's see what it looks like. Okay, and then coming back under here with the pedal commander, if you look, that slides out again the same way. And then you push it on, just like that, it locks in place. Okay, so I've got that one locked in. I've got that connector locked in. So everything should be hooked up. So we're gonna take the pedal commander and we'll zip tie all that up when we get done. So we're just gonna see right here, put it in the seat. Oh, I can turn that light. Okay, now we're gonna start the truck. Still nothing. Everything's plugged in. I've downloaded the pedal commander app on my phone. I'd like to use Bluetooth. Okay. It'll allow it to do that. We're gonna always allow when you agree, and then we're going to connect. Okay. Please enter the code behind your pedal commander. I guess we have to take it out of the little cradle and try to hold the camera. Do that. Alright. Okay, so I have the pedal commander app loaded. I've got the code off the back, entered the Bluetooth. It walks you through the process. Was nothing to it. So I guess here we click a mode that we want. So we're going to put it in sport. Okay, when I did that, we got the sport lined up. So looks like you can be in sport, and you can change the settings from 1 to 2. Let me get it down here where you can see the light a little bit better. Again, just pushing the gas pedal, maybe 10-15%. Just no delay in it. About 30-40% right there. We we did get the pedal commander installed, and I can tell you I've driven the truck 200 miles today. I love this thing. Made a huge difference on the Ecodiesel. I can imagine it make a huge difference on the gas trucks too. You know, I guess the only complaint I'd have is, like, you know, if I'm pulling out of a lot in this truck, I'm really like pushing it 50% throttle, and it moves, and there's still plenty of throttle to go. And even down the highway, you know, to me it's just throttle position that feels a little odd, because you're almost at, like, I would say 60-65% at, you know, 75-80 miles an hour, and I'm used to that, you know, 20-30% at 80 miles an hour. And so the pedal commander really fixed that. It brought it back, but like I said, it amplifies the signal, and it moves much faster. It's much more responsive. It's not like you can just push the gas pedal faster and get the same result. It's hard to explain. You know, the things I noticed is I got out on the highway with it today, and when I had it out on the highway, I had it in Sport +2, and, you know, probably running 75 miles an hour. I was probably about, let's say, 20-25% throttle, and it would stay in 7th gear, and normally where it would be easy to feather it out of 7th and put it into 8th, you know, like you let off the gas pedal, it really didn't want to do it as well. So if you were towing, that might really be good to be in that Sport 2 on the Ecodiesel for me, with the gear ratio on the tires. Now if you don't have the tires, you don't have the lift and all those other things, it'd probably be really awesome in the Sport 2. I have found that the Sport -2 actually runs really well, and like I said, I have the app on the phone. It's the pedal commander app, and you can basically push the buttons on the side of the pedal commander, or you can just open your phone up. And I would say if you have the cruise control set, or you're not giving any TPS signal and you're not pushing on the gas pedal, you can make the changes on the fly. So I made some changes on the fly today with the cruise set, and then, you know, took cruise off and felt it. Like I said, Sport -2, that's where I like it today. I mean, that's my first day driving. So, but for the upgrade, definitely, I think it's worth it. I can tell a very noticeable difference just backing it out of my garage. When I put it in reverse, having it in Sport 2, it was just, I mean, you just barely tap the gas and it's moving. So that feeling of pulling out in front of traffic and having to give it more throttle to push it, it just feels like it's instantly spontaneous. It moves a lot better. So anyway, not talk your head off. I think it's a good adder. If you don't mind, please hit that like down there in the bottom right hand corner. Hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.